Hey.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Fresh Out the Box Plays Fantasy Age from Green Run Publishing. I am the Board Game Guru and Game Master Extraordinaire. I'm Johanan.
It's me, Casualty CDG, co-host of Fresh Out the Box, and also Fresh Out the Podcast, which is still hibernating because of the newborn baby, but it's only hibernating. It's not dead, so don't say it's dead, or else we'll come to your house and spit in your face. It's Thursday, so we're playing our favorite age game, that's Adventure Game Engine, and I'll be reprising my role in Fantasy Age 2nd Edition as Cedric the Shadow of Koath, a dwarven crossbow assassin.
I'm A.D. Springer, also known as Corbinian, and I am reprising my role as Harzar Steelflame, the Orcish Drakish envoy of the Nagami tribe.
And 'tis I, Aaron Baumier.
You're frozen.
Oh, did I freeze the right time?
Oh,
yes, I did.
Immediately
Classic.
when you started talking.
Yep, that's my signature move. Yeah, so I don't know where it cut me off exactly, but I am Aaron Baumier. I do game design with Adventure Sling Production, which is cool. So you can go to adventuresling.com and look at New of Arden if you want to know what we're doing, and it's cool. So otherwise, I'm back tonight as Temopab, the goat person warrior bodyguard for Harzar Steelflame.
Nice. It cut you off immediately after you said, I am Aaron Baumier.
Perfect.
Boom, frozen. It was pretty good.
It was pretty good. Yeah, you got everything that you needed to get out. It all got out there.
I'll get out.
Dang it, yeah. Cool.
Where we last left off, you had hitched a ride on board an Istrum trading vessel to get across the once still sea, but now raging ocean between Yashane and the Valley of the Star. On your way there, you were waylaid by a Norvian corsair. And yeah, so you guys started fighting them. They started boarding you with some strange helmeted sailors that were attacking you guys. Turned out, you guys figured out they were undead.
Wait, they were undead?
Because of course they were. You guys pulled a quick one.
Another reason why it made sense for Cedric to deduce that. I still have all those ledgers and stuff for the people that were dealing in undead back in Shoal. I still have ledgers and books and accounts and things like that. So dealing in the undead is still a problem for me. We just haven't. That's not just where our adventure's going right now.
Good. Yeah, so you guys pulled a quick one, jumped aboard their ship, fought their crew on their ship, defeated their crew. Their captain cut the rudder rope from the steering wheel and then jumped overboard, much to the surprise of Corbinian, because apparently no one does that, but I do that.
Do not jump out into the ocean. Everybody.
It's better than certain death. Okay?
The ocean is certain death. What are you talking about?
Not in Fantasy Age.
So you're saying we can just jump off the ship? We'll be fine.
Yes.
I mean, if you guys jumped off the ship, something would probably happen to
we can be out there for like 18 days in the water. You're out there for 18 days, and then you cut your arm off, and you survive. I saw the movie.
There's a level of narrative armor when it comes to these things, all right? And, it's not
guys nuts.
We can literally cast fireballs, and Corbinian's worried about this guy going for a swim.
I know! I know!
We're also going through such a turbulent magic time, an island could pop up under this guy. You know
yeah, any second, yeah. Mountain could sprout out of the sea.
You have to know that, though. There's an internal logic here.
What he knew was that his death was certain if he didn't jump overboard. So, he jumped overboard. Now who's illogical? All right, so...
Maybe he has water magic that we don't know about.
Yeah! Did you think of that?
Maybe he can polymorph into a fish.
Yeah.
Maybe he has teleportation magic and he didn't actually jump in the water at all.
He is a fish. All right.
Lawrence could do it.
A bat and flew away.
So you guys Temo, you're at the door to below decks, holding it shut. You heard screams going on down there. They have since gone quiet. Cedric and Hazar are on the enemy Corsair ship. There is still technically a bad guy here, a bald man with a tattoo in his head and a whip. He's not quite dead yet. But you have no way of controlling the ship, and it is careening towards the Istrum vessel with no way of righting the rudder. So, that's where we pick up. Everybody gets a turn, and then things happen. We'll start with... we'll start with Tamo. What are you doing, Tamo, over there?
So there's like the sounds have stopped from inside the door.
Yeah, it's all quiet down there now, yeah.
There's like two people holding the door with me, right?
There's two other people covered in blood. One of them seems to be injured in some way. Yeah. And then there's like two of the helmeted guys, but honestly, I'm just... They can't really hurt you. So, like, we'll just say you're keeping them at bay while this is happening, because I'm tired of rolling nothing.
Yeah. So then I guess I'll just speak to my turn in like narrative terms.
Yeah.
I'll finish off those two. However it needs to happen, and then I want to go in there. I want to go in and see what's slaughtering the people below decks.
Okay, you dispatch the foes pretty easily. We'll say, like, the sailors help you out.
Okay.
And it's pretty simple. They're weaklings. You try to go below deck. One of the guys says, "No, you can't open the door."
Let me in there and close it behind me.
They will argue with you for a minute, but then they'll do what you say.
I do a quick scan to see if I spot Harzar or Cedric, and they're on the other boat,
They're
right?
on the
So
other
I won't
boat.
see them here. Yeah. I like look up toward the crow's nest and just kind of peek around. I say, "All right, just let me in there, close it behind me."
You're crazy.
And one of us is coming out one way or the other. So just hold it shut until I bang like this, and I do like a specific pattern bang on the wall.
Now they know it. All right, but no, they'll open the door for you.
Perfect.
And you go inside.
Axe, two-handed axe at the ready, not the shield, just for the record. That's it.
It is very dark down there. They will close the door behind you, and you will be left in the darkness. We're gonna shoot back over to the other ship. The two of you, the bald man is there, jeering at you.
The Whipmaster. I've got my green glowing scythe right in one hand,
Yes.
and the crossbow in the other, and I'll just sort of nod like towards the rail. Join your captain.
It's perfectly safe. Don't worry.
Give me a intimidation check.
Strength-based, tell her yourself.
Go over here. Strength based, he says.
It is usually strength based.
That's where the focus is. That's why.
Yeah.
13.
Hey, you'll not get rid of me that easily. He's gonna crack his whip and be ready to like fight you.
He shouldn't have done that, bro.
He's gonna jiggle at you because it's not his turn. It's only-
Commence the jiggling, y'all.
when it's not my turn, can I jiggle? Yeah, you can jiggle.
Yeah, that's a free action.
Unfortunately, you just have your
It's
reaction.
jiggling's a
so-
free action. It's canon. It's a homebrew rule.
So I guess you know what? I'm just gonna let this guy. I'm not gonna attack. I'm gonna let Corbanian do his thing. I'm gonna let Harzar do his thing. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I've got a scythe and a crossbow right now. My hands are full.
It is just a stick right now, but yes, it is the scythe. The scythe blade part closed.
Oh, man.
Yeah. You have to stimulate it to get it to.
I'm not sure if I
no.
like your choice of words.
But yeah, so Hazar Steelflame of the
So
the
is there
Steel
like
Flame.
a living crew on this boat, or is it just undead automata and these four chuckleheads?
That's what it seems like.
Is there any panic or attention on the deck? Because now the ship's out of control. So is anyone attending to the sails?
The only person living that's on this ship is the guy with the whip that you could see. The only person above deck that's alive is him. There's a few of the automatons, but
Yeah, no, this ship's useless. I can't get this ship under control. All right. And our ship is closer because we were kind of doing that weird thing.
getting
So we're kinda-
closer by the second.
I'm going to. Actually, I have to figure out how far away.
I'll make him crash. It's gonna be fun.
Um,
I feel like a little kid with
how
two trucks.
how many yards is it off the edge of the ship? I remember we had this conversation last time, but I forget how far away the wheel is.
The wheel is dead center in the middle of a 20 by 20 foot square.
So 10 to the rail. 'Cause
Yes.
I'm in the center. So I can get off with normal movement. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll drift, but whatever.
Yeah, you can
All
get
right,
off in
I
one
will-
turn. No problem. You can get off in one turn. Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the whipmaster. Listen, you damn fool! Either you choose the water, or you can choose our ship and surrender. Otherwise, your ship is about to sink and founder itself in the waves, you twit. And I just continue shouting at him. Willpower. Because I am using my ability. Willpower something. Brain is forgetting it.
Am I using willpower?
You are. Willpower self-discipline. Because I'm doing a stunning repartee.
What am I trying to beat?
My opposed roll of 20.
I
okay.
didn't. So what are you trying to get him to do exactly here?
Basically, that just if I beat him, his turn dies because he's confused by me.
Okay.
His major action gets eaten.
The way that's gonna work is like, yeah, I'll just look behind me real quick. Never heard that one before. And like he's arguing with you, so he's gonna waste his turn doing that.
And my minor action, there's probably a moment where he's like, yeah, and then he doesn't hear rejoin like, oh, he left. But with my movement, I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna jump off the ship back to our ship. I can. My idea is that if the gap is too big, like if I'm falling off the edge, I can still wing glide over to the ship and Spider-Man my way onto the side of the ship to keep myself from just falling into the ocean. Because I doubt the ships are like that, right? Like it's not like a little hop.
It's getting you're pretty close, but yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be my turn. So major action, eat his major action, and then minor, I just run over back to our ship because
You're gonna hop over the side.
Yep.
And glide over.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and you can hang on any surface, can't you?
Yep, as if it was solid ground.
Yep. Spider climb and wings. You just don't want me to throw. I know what you're about, Jahan. You want to throw me off of stuff. Not happening.
Nah, that's my thing. I love movement manipulation, and holy crap, wings plus spider walk.
It's pretty.
That's
good.
like 2 different talents that are active right now.
Nice.
That's awesome.
What are you doing with your turn, Cedric? You didn't do anything.
No, I was sort of stalling, letting him go. I tried to intimidate.
That's fine.
And that didn't work out. I guess I'll put the scythe. It's not a scythe. I'll put it on my back. And I feel like I gotta shoot this guy, but this is a whole combat. It's a whole thing. Hum, hum, hum. Is the anchor visible? Can I drop anchor? Is that a thing that can be done? Or would I have to go under deck for that?
There's no there's no super fast way to drop the anchor. It would take second if you had help. Like, if you had 4 people, you could probably do it in a turn. But by yourself, it would take, like, you have to do this, and then do this, and then, But you can see it. It's there.
All right, I think that's the route we got to go here. I think we got to do a whole thing. I think it's got to be a whole thing. I'm gonna back up towards the anchor and then shoot this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna hope he comes over here, because now I gotta get this guy tied up in the anchor, then drop the anchor, and then drown this guy with the anchor. I gotta do a whole thing, and it's gonna be a few turns.
The ship is going to crash in less than a few turns.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that. I guess we'll have to see what happens, huh?
Okay.
Both ships are in peril right now. So.
Are you
Yeah, exactly. Both ships are in peril. I'm not sure which one's going to come out on top. I know that, like, cinematically, everyone just got to that ship, but I don't actually know which ship's going to survive this.
That ship, the ship everyone's flocking to is the bigger ship, but you're not wrong.
Also, I have, like, a pipe dream that we tow this ship and we get both ships and we get a ship for free. So there's a lot of things going on in my mind. I just really need to see how this plays out. Step 1, fight by the anchor.
Okay, so you can shoot him. Yeah, shoot him in his little guy face. That hits. The 16 hits.
16 with 1 stun point. I didn't have to aim or any of that stuff, so I didn't have my usual bonuses. But I do have my usual damage. 24 to hit.
You have 2 stun points because you can see me. Because my little light of...
Ooh, girl. 2 stunty boys. You know I'm definitely going to have to rapid reload with 1, and I'll use the other one for a +1 next turn.
Yeah. It's only 2. There's only so much you can do.
Keep it simple.
I'm so glad Second Ed added the boost mechanic to the stunt things, because you'd have turns in First Ed where you just, like, have nothing to spend on it. I guess it just flutters away.
Yeah.
So I love the stun points. It's such a cool part of the system. But yeah, I also feel like sometimes you spend a lot of time looking on how to spend your stun points. So being able to just be like, you know what, boost. It's great. It's a great option.
Yeah. Okay, that's it for you guys. The ships, they're about to hit. Hazar, you're on the side of the ship.
I call out to the captain. Away, away! The rope's cut. That ship's out of control.
Give me a communication check.
Sure. Persuasion, straight communication.
Just straight communication. You're just trying to get the point across. You're not trying to convince her of anything.
16.
You'll hear the call echo on the ship. Bells will ring.
And I'm going to, out of sheer desperation, because I'm one sailor on a ship of people who know their ship better than I do. I'm like, I'm staying out of their way. Plus, I know my friend's over there fighting someone. So I'm gonna try to lightning blast at the ship. Like, I'll move a little further forward. My hope is a stunt attack type of thing, and trying to do anything to slow the ship down with lightning magic. But I'm assuming I'm going to need more than just the 2 stunt points that I would generate from a stunt attack.
Yeah. So,
let's hope and if the spell fails, it won't matter because I won't get stunt points. I'll only get the 2 for the stunt attack. So, wait, can I do this to a non-living target? Yes, it doesn't care. It doesn't care. Good. Right, because, yeah, okay. I remember how this works. I've played Fantasy Age. What are you talking about?
You've played a lot of Fantasy Age. This season 2, episode 28.
And I played back in the Dragon Age days when we all had book 1 and 2.
Oh boy.
Bang. You miserable. So I could make that spell fire. The problem is that I would just have my stunt attack bonus. Like, I could spend 2 extra mana to make it go, but I doubt
You would have
1d6 plus-
3 stunt points at that point.
No, because the 1 stunt point doesn't get generated because I had to strain to cast the spell.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah, I would still get the stun attack amount if you greenlit that, but that's still 2. Unless you're only allowed 2 to do something, there's nothing. I'm probably just gonna let that spell fizzle. I'll still lose the MP because I still.
I'll let it do something. So you call out, you reach out and try to do this, and then it fizzles out. But then a lightning bolt strikes between the 2 ships, and it begins to rain.
1, 2, 3. Just crack. It's cast, you stupid thing.
Yeah, elemental magic is very temperamental right now.
But, and then very much a look of, I'm not sure how that worked. I hope that worked. I don't know what that did. I don't think that's what I wanted.
You made it start raining, yeah, and a storm happened.
But that's my turn because it's I minored,
That's your
move forward
turn.
a little bit, and then lightning blast.
Temo, you hear a lightning bolt go off outside. What are you doing down there?
Excuse me. So I actually have dark sight. So once I step in there, what do I see?
You see liquid on the ground. I imagine you see in black and white, probably. Not a lot of color. Yeah, you'll see liquid on the ground. You can smell the blood. You see a couple of dead sailors down here. You walk down the corridor a bit. Inside one of the rooms, you see some corpses. And you see where they came in, where the gangplank was laid. There's a lot of people. Looks like they tried to fight there. Some of them. There's a couple bodies left still here. From both sides. They managed to take down a couple of the bucket heads. But yeah.
I pause at the sound of the lightning just before stepping further into the darkness. Weapon at the ready. I don't know what I'm looking for as far as a creature goes, but I have assumed up to this point that it's probably large and going to be gross. So I will spend the turn. What do they call it in this game? Doing like a readying in my major action.
If it is large, it must be able to squeeze through the doorways. You can put that much together.
Okay.
Whatever it is can fit through these doorways somehow.
Okay. So I make those mental adjustments to the expectations. I'm going to prepare. That's the action. And it's going to be an attack, just like a melee attack. If this thing tries to catch me by surprise or otherwise just leap out, then I'm going to hit it in the face.
Alrighty. Cedric Diggory.
I shot this guy. I'm gonna shoot this guy again. I don't think he could stand too many more of these. This time I have the action economy to aim, though. I'm already reloaded, and I have some leftover stunt points. And I get a +1. He didn't go, right?
No, I was about to say, he's going to walk up to you, whip you.
Yeah, let him. He can go.
I forgot.
Oh, yeah, this round, yeah, because I didn't shout at him again, yeah.
Does he want to walk up and whip me?
Yes. What?
Okay.
As opposed to what?
I don't know what the whip range is. I just didn't know if he wanted to walk up.
He doesn't walk all the way up. He's not point blank. He's like 10 feet off. And he whips you. He manages to wrap it around your throat. He does get stun points and grapples you. Damage. Take 8.
Ow.
And he has you grappled.
Okay.
And then it's your turn. You're coming down with me, boy.
I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
Because he can't hold on if he's dead.
You can't.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's what I was thinking too, Corbinian. We're on the same page there. And actually, when he's close, I get extra damage. So I'm actually gonna step towards him to take the tension out. Like he's got it tight around my neck, and I just start walking towards him. And I'm sure he has this moment of like, wait, what? That's not how you use a crossbow. And then I'm going to
Yeah.
just shoot him point blank right in the chest with the crossbow.
You are grappled.
I am.
So I think it gives you a minus to your attack. No, you can't move away. Test with your target. Your target rolls tests as a reaction. They don't need to use their action to try to break free. Grab a foe. Doesn't prevent them from attacking or anything. They just have to stay adjacent. Okay, yeah. No, you're just grabbed. You're not restrained. So, yeah.
I end up walking closer to him, shoot him for a 19, and then do 20 bones of damage.
20 bones of damage. That's a lot of damage, and he was already hurt. You walk up, he's got the whip around your neck, and you shoot him in the face, and he goes down.
Good.
He's not like, he's not the super warrior. He's just a pirate.
Are going my way. I like this.
He's taken like 3 pretty hefty crossbow bolts. He's lost a lot of HP against this skilled opponent. I'm not shocked.
He's been hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
No leftover points or anything from me. I will have to use an action to reload at the beginning of next turn.
Okay. Well, the ships are about to collide. But I think Corbinian delayed it by 1 turn by shouting to the captain. The ship starts to turn, but this one's still coming right at it. I guess Corbinian, yeah, you go.
Cut the sail for a shorter turn. I'm shouting it. As I'm shouting loud enough so the first mate and the captain can hear me, because I can't give orders to these people. Really, they're not listening to me. I'm hoping they can still hear me over the storm.
Yeah, give me a check again. Communication.
15.
15's not bad. They hear you, but they're like busy. So.
And I am going to, as I'm running forward, I'm going to look toward where the anchor is on the other ship. And I'm going to, at least, because I noticed you were moving up that direction, so I'm thinking maybe you're going to do something with it. I'm going to take out my musket, and, I've had my musket this whole time. I'm actually going to aim my muskets. I can't aim. I move up. I'm going to stunt attack at the anchor. Basically, I'm hitting away. I'm trying to cut away one of the steps, and one of the first steps is getting there's like a stopping pin.
There's a stopping pin. Yeah, you're gonna shoot the stopping pin.
I'm gonna fire. I'm gonna stop this stopping pin out. Oh, I'm running out of black powder and shot. I really need to buy more. Bang!
Ooh, what a shot!
4 stun points. Yeah, you can shoot the pin with a 19 with 2 stun points. Yeah, that's not a problem. You'll see a quack. The wooden pin holding the anchor wheel snaps open, and you see the chain go loose, but the anchor still needs to be pushed off the side.
Perfect. This is perfect timing.
You get a stunt, at least 1 stunt die for me. I think you get another one because I stunt attacked. I have to double check.
We'll call it 2 for now. That's fine.
It is 2. Yep. You get 2 stunt points because I did a stunt attack that I got some points on.
Temo.
Oh,
go ahead, Cedric.
I was going to say, this timing is pretty cinematic. The dude just died right as he did the thing with the stunt points. Can we just use the stunt points now to cinematically drop the anchor and have that guy get caught up in the chain and go down with it because it looks awesome?
Because that's what you want. Yeah, that's fine. you really want him to go down with that thing. Yeah,
yeah, I do. Yeah, and it's all happened in 1 turn. You know what I mean? So bang.
Can I make it gross, or do you not want me to make it gross?
Yeah, dude, go ahead. But first, bang, the pin goes off, and then second, whip the crossbow and bolt, and then he stumbles, right?
He stumbles. He has the bolt like in his face.
The whip.
Like, it doesn't look like a lot of damage, but it's all the way in his face. And he'll step back, and the chain catches his leg. It pulls him off the side. His head cracks into the wood and just spills open.
And I start getting pulled into the chain because I'm still attached to the whip. And as I'm getting pulled, I'm trying to get it off of my neck.
But then you're like, not today.
Yeah, it gets right there. The chain almost catches my beard, and the whip snaps. And I'm like, whew, not even close, baby.
Not even close. No, that's
There's even
fine.
a flinch of, oh shoot, I didn't realize you were attached to him. Sort of like, oh, I didn't mean to do that.
The anchor. Well, so the anchor chain does start going.
Yep.
Get off the boat! Get off! Because I know the minute that anchor hits seabed, it's gonna go. Well, it's gonna go
real
like that,
good.
and that ship's
Or
gonna be.
rip through the whole deck because you're not supposed to drop an anchor at full speed.
Yeah, no,
You're not
you
supposed
do not want to be on that boat for very long.
Nope, that could
Anyway,
split this
sorry.
thing down the middle. There we go. See, now I've been on the boat long enough to know the fate of the boat.
Temo,
Meanwhile, werewolf consumes Temo.
what you doing down there?
Fighting two werewolves.
Nothing attacks you.
Nothing attacks me. Interesting. I'm trying to like smell for this thing, look for this thing, trying to find some sort of clue. Because it sounded loud. There's a little bit of uncertainty.
The sounds you were hearing were mostly people screaming.
I see.
There's a lot of broken furniture and stuff around here. And like you see people like sticking through chairs and stuff, like they got thrown violently, but there's a lot of blood on the floor. You can try to you want to make some sort of investigation sort of check.
Yeah, let's do that. Can I lean into my sense of smell?
Yeah.
As I look through here. Cool. That's a 17 with 6 stunt points.
Only 6, so you can't see me.
It's good enough.
Just 6.
Good enough for sure. You definitely get the stunt points. Let me know what you do with them. But in the meantime, you notice a few things. Whatever did this, you don't see a lot of like displaced stuff. Like it looks like whatever it is isn't as big as maybe you thought. Because you don't see like some table and stuff, like you see people are thrown through them, but you notice nothing's pushed out of the way like by something moving through.
I see.
You don't see anybody, like nobody's crushed like they were stepped on. The only footprints you see are humanoid. You don't see anything large. The smell of blood is thick, but it looks like, I don't know, there's not as much blood coming out of these guys as you would expect. Like maybe
Interesting.
like something happened, either something drank their blood or something did internal injuries to them and like they bled internally. So they're like holding it like a balloon.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna keep sort of walking through, sort of slowly, just careful step after careful step across the blooded floor. With the stunt points, let's do ready for action, the exploration stunt. So if something pops off, I get an extra minor action. And let's just throw the last 2 into wariness. So that would be whatever, a +1 bonus to the next test to like avoid a negative result of something.
You spent 2 into it, so you get 2.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I'm just staying wary, looking around.
Uh-oh. I don't know if people on the stream can still hear me, but something happened. And I need to fix it.
And on a roller since 10 a.m. and it's gross. And get some popcorn that's way
Hi.
overpriced, like the price of gold. What's up, John?
Welcome back.
We are back. Funny story. So I think what happened is...
You kicked the plug.
No. So... I record stuff on top of everything else, like for redundancy, and it looks like my computer filled up and then was like, can't do anything more, bye. And so I had to delete stuff really fast.
Hell yeah.
I'm not sure if we're still online or if people can
We
still
are.
hear. We are?
Yeah,
Okay.
we are. Mm-hmm. All
We're
our
back.
faces went away, and then they all came back, and we stayed live, I think, the whole time.
I was talking still, and I think people would still hear me. So, but yeah, that's what happened. My computer was like, "Hey, you're out of memory. Bye." And so yeah, so I deleted a bunch of videos, but they're all online, so it doesn't matter. My external hard drive is full, so I guess I need to figure something out. So, anyways, demo. Yeah, they're blood balloons full of blood. They got blood in them, or not? Who knows? But that was What are you doing with those stunt points?
Okay, cool. Yeah. First of all, gross. Second of all, ready for action with 4 stun points, and then for plus with wariness for the last 2 for a +2 on that next roll. So with ready for action, if something pops off, I get an extra minor action before anyone else acts.
You'll hear some movement off to the side, behind overturned table.
I approach that sound. Axe at the ready.
You see a person hunch over another person with his they look like they're making out from behind, but one of them's completely limp and the other one is holding them.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at it. There's no way that's not the thing. There's no way. If it's actually just a sailor, that would be a really bummer, but
Like they're just making out because they think that everything's done. Like, we're gonna die anyways. Come here, man.
Just living their lives.
I love nose, oh pounds. Goat says no.
You know what gets me hot?
Yeah.
Room full of my dead friends.
Hell.
And this is the moment. Yeah, so I just swing. If I can make that roll now.
Yeah, go for it. You're all
Cool,
prepared.
that's a
You're super
16.
prepared, so yeah.
I'm ready for this. 16 with a 15 for damage. Not a solid hit. I didn't put my full swing into it, but assuming that's a hit anyway,
It's a hit,
it's
yeah.
all right.
With 15 damage, you said?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You'll swipe at it. It'll move partially out of the way. You'll nick it. It'll stand up. It looks like, for the most part, it looks like a normal person. But when you look at their face, their eyes are glowing. With your dark vision, their eyes appear to glow white. It's like when you look at a cat's eyes through night vision, how they like gleam. It looks like that. Their face is covered in blood. Their teeth are on the top and bottom are elongated and vicious looking. Just his clothes are soaked in blood, and his skin looks like he got left out in the desert and all the water left his body. And his hair is all patchy. But yeah, he will scream at you, much like a human. It sounds like a very human scream, but like pushed to the brink of insanity. He's going to lunge
So like a
at
Taylor
you.
Swift fan.
Yeah. Don't bring that on us.
What? It'll get the views. It'll be fine. Swifty Heat, let's go. I like our second album better.
12. Does a 12 hit you?
It just barely does not.
Okay. It'll swipe at you with a clawed hand. And then it'll hiss at you. We're going to go back above. I feel like the most relevant turn now is Cedric. Cedric,
Yo,
the acre hits something, and the chain stops falling.
The secret.
Grrr! Something it just starts turning, man.
check this out.
You're not sure what's about to happen.
You're not sure what's about to happen. Check this out. I want to make like a evaluation or perception check. I'll look around real quick and see which one of these riggings I can cut to propel myself towards the other ship.
You can do the thing. Okay, yeah, fair.
I'm gonna do the thing. Yeah, heck yeah. I
Yeah,
gotta do the
use your
thing, right?
evaluation. Yeah, that's fine. If you want to
Intelligence.
Doctor Who this shit.
Yeah, it's intelligence evaluation is what's happening here. I look at this. I look over there at that. I look up there at that thing. And then I run over and pull out my sword, my Darkstone sword, and grab the rope and slink cut it.
You cut it, nothing happens, and like anyone watching's like, "What's this idiot doing?" But then the acre like hits and it turns, and you get flung in the air. Make a acrobatics check to not
Dexterity. I don't train in acrobatics, so
Don't
it'll just
die.
be some regular old dexterity.
Don't die.
And you said go ahead and die. So let's make that roll.
3
I rolled
ones.
a
Let's go.
17 is pretty good because that was a 10 out of 10 dangerous move there.
and it's probably with 3 stunt points because I know a guy.
You
see
don't
him.
see him, and then you do as you're in the air. You're like, "Oh, there he is!" And then
thank
you
God I
suddenly
know
get
that.
one more stunt point. Yeah.
Basic.
Just imagine video
exploration.
game like HUD, 2 stunt points. Ding, 3 stunt points.
Oh, this is great. This just works story-wise. Basic exploration, compensate. While performing a task, you learn how to work with your surroundings. You ignore environmental penalties in future tests in the same location for the remainder of the encounter. As long as they remain the same, perform the acts, blah, 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 blah. So I'm good at ships after that because it was so cool.
Cool.
But only for
Found
this
your sea
encounter.
legs.
Only for this encounter. Everyone's like, whoa, look at that guy.
So the acre pulls the ship sideways. It does slam into the other ship, not fully, not with its whole weight, but it does crack into the side. You guys definitely stopped it from like making a big hole. Now it's just a small hole. There is a hole in the ship, but it's not. I was gonna like split the ship like pretty big, but you know, I was kind of hoping you're gonna stop it because I just want a little hole. I just want to. But yeah, as this happens, the side of the Corsair gets pulled down, and you can see inside it as it starts to sink. You can see it's not sinking like super fast, but it is going down, filling with water. You can see down below, you can see cages. And some of them have people in them. But yeah. That's just
Yeah.
a little sidebar. A little sidebar for you. Yeah, Corbinian, what are you doing? You see Cedric in the air. And he's like, he looks like he's gonna make it. But then a dragon. No, I'm just kidding.
As I do that half second, that quick bit of calculus of, he looks like he's gonna land over there somewhere. Sailors, watch out, falling dwarf! And I start running back.
You run there,
Just-
and as you run past the sailor, he goes, "What's calculus?"
That's why he's only a sailor.
Damn, dude. First you're taking shots at Swifties, now you're taking shots at sailors. We're gonna have no fans by the time we're done, dude. Swifties and sailors make up 95% of our fan base.
Swifty sailors, as they like to be called. Sailor Swifties. Sailor Swifties.
Sailor
Anyway.
Swift. There you go. You did it. It happened.
What a great character.
That's a rant I won't get into. A tangent rather. I start running back. It's obvious. I imagine it's. Do I hear sailors calling out the impact? Like people noticed we
Yeah.
got swiped.
Oh yeah. People notice it. The whole ship rocks. Like Tamo, you feel the ship get hit by something, and you hear as wood creaks. You hear some water rushing in below you somewhere.
I'll like I noticed the captain's probably here and doing stuff, so I'm gonna leave them alone. I'll look around for if I can see the first mate anywhere on the main deck.
Yeah, you can see the first mate.
Where's Temo Pab? My bodyguard.
I don't know. He's running around doing stuff and talking to people and like trying to figure out what's going on. You'll hear some sailor yell towards both of you. She went below decks with the beast. And
I look at the first mate like I don't say anything. I just give him a look like beast. Like I'm confused because
I'll look at him.
What's going on?
Who's the beast?
we didn't know. We just heard screams. Those bastards dumped something on our ship. It killed the crew below decks.
I assume the beast was one of you.
What?
What?
He said she's below deck with the beast, and I was just hoping the beast was a badass pirate that was fighting with her, but that is not the case.
It's not the case.
Where's your? Do you have any powder or a shot that's dry?
Below deck.
Where below deck? Stern or aft? Back or front?
The sides. He'll say the sides. I mean, he says there's a magazine in between the two sides of the ship. Because they have a cannon on either side underneath the deck. And he says that there's a magazine in between them.
Cedric, if you could find Temo, I'm going to start getting reloaded in case something's down. You're trying to kill us all.
I think we're going under deck together, my friend.
Yeah, and I just kind of nod and start. I'll give it like a nod at the first mate as a thanks, and then I just start heading toward the below decks. My goal, I'll note, is that I'm aiming to get to the magazine. I'm not heading to where Temo is. If I see Temo, I'm dangerously low on ammo.
Well, your two options for getting below deck are, well, there's three technically. So you could try to drop down through like the cargo load top. Like there's like a hatch on the top where they load cargo in and out. Or you can go in the front or back stairs. The back stairs are where Temo went.
Is the cargo one open? Usually they batten those in battle.
It's not. It is not open. You'd have to get in there.
Yeah.
It'd be a thing.
And then what was the front option?
There's another set of stairs on the other side, on the front, the aft.
Okay.
You go back, I'll go forward. Because you can fall after Temo faster than I can. Well, I'm searching for ammo. And if not, I'll be running back up top anyway.
Usually I'm the one who likes to sneak in, but this time you take the sneaky door and I'll take the dangerous one.
I mean, if you want to use the front one. There's a moment of, wait, yeah, that makes sense.
Feel like I could get a better shot from the front with whatever Temo's dealing with.
I'll give a nod and just kind of, and I reach out to grab onto your shoulder, half of it is a yeah shrug, like yeah we're gonna do this, and the other part of it is hauling you forward because we're on a pitching ship. I'm trying to help you get forward while I'm trying to move back.
Thank you. I would never say thank you, but thank you, dwarf, for the sea legs.
Yeah.
You know deep down you did the right thing, but you'll never hear Cedric thank you for it.
So who goes down where?
I'm going back. He's going forward.
Correct.
So Cedric's going the untested path, and you're going after Temo. Okay.
In my mind, that puts you behind the shield also, if you're out of ammo.
Yeah. I'm down to like 4 shot. Like I'm not, I have some shot, but that's danger levels for Musketeer.
Gotta keep you with the tank. If we put you on the other side and something bad happens, then you're stuck over there with no ammo.
Yeah, so you get to the back door. There's 2 sailors holding it shut. One of them is wounded and losing blood. The other one is covered in blood.
The one that's wounded on the ground, does he look like he's like dying? Like
he's standing. But he's like leaned up against the door. He's just bleeding out of his neck.
Do I think my revival spell will work on him is the question.
What does it do?
Wounded, I suppose. It's dying, helpless, or unconscious. If he's just hurt and he has HP, the spell will work.
If no one does anything to him, he will die. So yeah, that counts as dying. In this particular instance, I will say yes.
As I run up to the door, there is a half moment of me I feel like I'm about to shout at them to move or open the door, and I see him there, I just kind of reach out with my tattooed hand and start casting revival on him. Oop. Yep, nailed it on the dot. He heals 10 plus his con plus my willpower of 3.
His neck stops bleeding. He's still covered in blood. He goes down to a knee. Thank you. He still doesn't look good, but he's not bleeding out anymore.
He's not going to just keel over.
Yeah. Where are you going?
After my bodyguard, and to get more shot, I shake my musket.
She told us not to open the door unless she did the knock. That's what he says.
Open the door, follow the same knock.
But you don't know the knock.
I load. Well, actually, I don't know my musket. I just kind of say, I just saved your friend from certain death. Open the damn door.
They look at each other and they shrug and they nod and they open the door.
Why do you communicate test me? You can just heal people.
It's pitch black.
Dark vision.
You have dark vision. Okay. Yeah. Once again, same scene I outlined earlier. Slick floors, bodies here and there. Some of them are ripped in half. Some of them look like they were bludgeoned to death and looked mostly intact. You see a couple of the helmeted soldiers on the ground, hacked apart. You get
intelligence roll to guess what kind of creature could do this sort of attack.
Yeah,
like nature or something like that.
Sure, yeah.
Or sea lore. Because I doubt it's arcane lore, unless it is.
It's kind of archaic lore, so intelligence, arcane lore could work.
Oh, okay. 14. It's not great.
You've heard of many things that could rip a man in half.
Yeah.
But you have no idea which one would be on the ship.
I can narrow down. It's not a velociraptor.
Yeah.
I've helped.
It doesn't. What you're seeing does not seem like the work of a natural creature.
Oh, God damn it. I say as I start loading my musket and start stomping my way toward the magazine.
You sense rage in these killings. And you hear a roar of kinds coming from a human throat around the corner. You're not that far from her.
Alright. Big scary thing in a dark ship. That's not terrifying or anything.
I'm sorry.
No, it's just it's a lot of muttering from him. Is like, I do not like this. I do not like this.
Cedric.
This doesn't sound like something that belongs in.
There's another staircase in front of you, leading down the front part of the ship. Above the doorway perches Nuzglub, and he looks at you, and he puts a hand up.
High five.
Is the hand to like stop, or is he just like, what up?
It's a wave.
Cool. Yeah, I'll nod at it. I'll give him a nod and go approach the door, open the door.
He kind of gingerly hops and lands on you. Below deck, huh?
That's the last fight for now.
I sense death below.
You probably just sensed death on me. I killed 3/4 of that pirate command crew.
He looks at the stick hanging off your back. Huh, you don't say.
Yeah, I found this trinket along the way.
He reaches out to touch it, and then like pulls his hand back before he does. Interesting.
All right, we're going through the door. We hit the load screen with Nuzglub on my shoulder as a familiar for now.
Yeah.
No, you have like a running downstairs animation that hides the load screen.
I wanted to mix it up for a second. Give Nuzglub. I was gonna give Nuzglub to whoever went the alone way. For fun, so that someone could witness your death.
Now you're not alone.
Someone could witness your death.
You'll go down below decks. You don't see anybody. This area is a little more well kept because it's not really meant for like service. It's just meant for access. So they're not taking, crates or people aren't moving here. This is a much better staircase. It's a nicer staircase that maybe the captain takes people down on tours or whatever. But yeah, you'll get to a landing, and then it'll go down again. And you'll go down more, and you'll pretty much access. There's a door towards the front that seems. There's just kind of like this big compartment towards the front that's mostly full of just boxes and like barrels. It looks like a storage area. But then the other way leads you into the cargo hold.
And there's no blood or anything coming down these stairs. There's no blood on the doors.
Don't see any blood.
I peek into where all the crates and stuff are. I don't really hear anything.
You don't
Maybe
see
a
anything
rat
out
scurry.
of the ordinary.
All right, and then I'll go back towards the middle of the ship from this direction.
You'll start heading back. Temopab! This beast locks eyes with you, lets out a roar. What are you doing?
Let's.
We're back. Established dominance.
That was a sincere thought. We're leaning in for an axe swing. We're just gonna go toe to toe here for a second. So it's a 13 hit.
It jumps backwards out of the way. It's very fast. What's up, Toyzilla? Thanks for the raid.
Shout out to Still in Network. That's the homie, Mr. Kapow.
It is. So with the momentum as the axe swings out, it'll start to morph with a minor action back into a gauntlet with the ram horns on the end, and I pull my shield and sort of like as we reset into like a neutral. So I pull the shield, and that is it. That's the end of my turn.
It's going to coil up like a snake and lunge at you. Trying to get past your shield. 13.
That's hilarious. Because of my shield, that misses.
You pull your shield out, boom, and he's like has his head over it, and he's trying to bite you. He only gets one attack, so that's it. That was it. Hazar Steel Flame. On the way to the Nagami tribe, you pull around the corner to see this break area with the tables and bodies strewn about. You see Temo holding back this creature with her shield, and it's trying to bite her.
Is it like it's a sort of mess break area we're in?
Yeah.
In the middle of the ship? I'll start
it's near the crew quarters, and it's just kind of there's a table and chair, and there's some boxes around, so like it's just a non-assigned area where they set up a table. Yeah.
I start moving forward, but I'm also like starting to strafe. But I'm pulling along to try to find a way around, but trying to get line up a shot on the creature that's on Temo. And then the first hint Temo probably gets is the fact, because the other thing is that I'm not in pitch darkness. I have my little brooch of light, so darkness, and then light, and then I call out, "Firing shot, duck!" and I fire my musket at the creature. Blam. Thank you.
That's a hit. 19 does hit.
You get a free step point there, Temo.
Oh, thanks. Oh, Temo. Okay.
I'm not helping the bad guy. It's not an ally.
Hey,
for
you
now.
know, you
Yeah.
don't know.
He can't because it's not an ally, but he would love to.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
And I'm also going to use that as I'm going to spend those 5 to create opportunity. My attack will open up the enemy to an additional strike from my ally. They get +2 bonus on the attack roll.
Hell yes.
Do I make that roll right now?
Yes.
Yep, it happens the same time. As I'm firing, you're attacking at the same
That's
time.
a hit, Temo. Roll your damage as well, Hazar. 10. Okay.
Do I get those stump points?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's you get a free attack. So.
Yeah, it's a free attack, so I guess so. It's not a lightning attack.
I'm gonna triple check that, make sure I'm not cheating anyone here.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Yep, it does not limit stump dice. So you have 3 now.
Very cool. Very cool. So
He gets hit in the side, and then you just wham! You make him eat your fist.
he does. Oh wait, I rolled the wrong attack. I forgot I switched weapons. I am so sorry. Oh, that's even better. So it's 4 total stump points, right? And then 8 points of damage on the impact from the fist.
Okay.
But we will throw on the mighty blow which will be penetrating for 5, for a total of 13. And then we'll lightning strike it. We'll lightning strike it 13, which if that hits is another 10.
You come back with the fist. It gets out of the way again.
Well, I was gonna say that last stump point was gonna be to knock it prone, so maybe I missed my own because of myself.
You knock it down and it goes to the ground and you punch right over it. But it is on the ground for your actual turn now.
Yeah, it's half its movement gone to get back up.
Yeah.
So. Or minor, sorry to get up. Mixing my games up.
Real quick, let's jump to Cedric. Cedric, what are you doing?
I'm gonna be sneaking towards that side of the ship. Maybe I hear the scream. Maybe I hear the bang. So
You definitely
I
hear
might-
the gunshot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking I at least know which direction I'm headed now. So I'm just headed that direction quick with my eyes open in case there's more than one beast aboard.
You head that way. You make it about halfway through the cargo hold. You see a ladder, a rope ladder, that leads up to the gun deck where the magazine is.
I'm gonna wait right here for one turn. I'm gonna hold my turn here and just aim at that rope ladder in case the thing drops down. I'll just be here aiming, waiting in the
In case I had one waiting for somebody in the magazine.
Yep. Or if this thing tries to run from them and it chooses this escape route, I'll be in the right place at the right time. But until I start hearing them like, oh no, we're dying, this isn't going our way, please help us, God, we're losing. I'm pretty sure they've got it handled. I think there's more of a chance this thing tries to escape them than a chance that they need me up there.
Yeah. Because I don't think either of us really got hit all that much. I got hit more, but even then I was all
Temo,
that badly hurt.
it is your turn.
All right. Yeah. So then I actually just drop the shield for the sake of convenience and let that gauntlet extend back into an axe blade, and I bring it down like I'm chopping wood. For a 19.
That's a hit.
And an 18 for damage.
Your gauntlet transforms back into a two-handed axe. It crashes into this thing for 18 damage. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. You'll open up a suckering wound in this thing's side. You can see its lung working, but it doesn't like it. Like, it definitely notices that you did that, but at the same time, it's not slowed down by it, which could be worrying. It's gonna go. It's going to launch back at you now that you have your shield dropped for 12.
No.
That's hilarious. You're dancing right underneath my
Dancing right
defense.
around.
Mm-hmm.
Azar, what's your defense?
None of your business.
Does a 15 hit you?
It does, yeah.
Alrighty. One of the bodies next to you twitches and then lunges at you. It sinks its teeth into your collarbone. And with my stunt points, I would get stun points on you. The one person I don't need to roll extra good to hurt.
I mean, I have decent armor, so I'm not. That's not the worst thing to do. Envoys are annoying, as we've learned. I'm a soft mage.
Take 10.
I take 3 because of my armor, unless I was penetrating.
It was not.
1, 2, 3. Thank you, tattoo and leather armor.
Make a Constitution stamina test.
Stamina, really? Damn. Oh, I know what I'm taking next time I get con. 10, unfortunately.
You gonna keep it? Do you have any stun points?
No bennies.
Alrighty.
Boons. There we go. Come at me. Come at me. You won't. What should you do? Turn me into a hideous orc? Or an evil dragon? Wait.
You have contracted a disease. You are now diseased and you have -1 to all tests.
Look, just because my character was a sailor. Oh, like now. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. -1 to all tests. But yeah. That's what happens to you.
Wow.
It is now your turn.
Oh, rage quit now.
Rage quit? Oh no.
It just disconnects, leaves. Like, oh, okay.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm actually not that worried. It's not great. I don't want to be diseased, but no, I can't really do anything about it at the moment. Magic is sort of an option, but it's kind of overkill for when I'm fighting. Because I imagine I have my own little undead buddy, and there's this weird eyeless thing. Actually, I have light. Are these guys pale or have like some sort of demonic veins or anything like that? Like any coloration to them?
They are both very pale. Yes. There's there's no blood under their skin.
Yeah. I'm not going to waste time trying to do stunning repartee because they might not respond to it. Plus, there's 2 of them. Do you look hurt there, Temo? At all?
Barely. There's some etches in the armor plating, but it's nothing effectively.
Yeah, my dumbass gave her a shield.
I am going to press my body up into like one of the side walls and crawl along the side to get around Temo and the thing that Temo's fighting, to get around both of them because it gets me away from the thing that bit me on bit my collarbone earlier.
Yeah, as you look at the thing that bit you, you recognize vaguely the person. They look like one of the sailors from one of the Istrum sailors.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's not good. That's really not good. Okay. Cool.
It's very good.
That's not good. That is not good. Stop lying. So, can I get around them and on the other side with some yardage between the bat?
Yeah, you can put Temo between you and them.
Yeah. I will. Yeah, I might as well. I am going to stretch out my hand and shock blast the one that's attacking Temo. Correction, I will try to.
You will attempt to cast magic. You have a -1 to this roll.
Target was 3. I got 9.
So you got 8.
Sorry. Nope. The magic poofs. Nothing happens. Probably visible wince as I feel the disease. Like, oh, that really didn't feel good.
Yeah, your veins are starting to feel cold. Okay. Now, Cedric. Nothing does come out from above you.
Yeah, I see that. All right. Upsy daisy. Climb up nice and quiet, stealthily. Nice and quiet.
You get up there. There is a cannon, like right next to you, with like a stack of cannonballs. Some of them are tumbled over. You see them like rolling around. There is a small barrel of gunpowder right there for that cannon. In the middle, you see like a cargo net kind of full of gunpowder barrels, like suspended above the cargo bay. And you can walk around the outside of it on like a thin catwalk that has a bit of a railing, but it's like a rope railing to go to the other side where there's another cannon. You see somebody up here with you, though, near the cannon.
I want to take a good look at who I see. I want to look at him with my peepers.
You look at him with your peepers. You get a
I did
17
a
on your
17.
scene. That's not bad.
17 peeping.
There's somebody like crouched, hiding behind the cannon. They have their hands on their head, and they look like they're shaking.
That seems like a person to me. Hey.
Ah!
Hey.
He'll look at you.
Get the hell out of here. Take the other stairs.
It's not safe. It's not safe. There's one of those. There's something down there.
I just came from there.
I ran out of the crew quarters, and I ran up here as fast as I could, and I hid. I could hear them screaming.
Show me.
I can't go back there.
I'm gonna level my crossbow at the guy.
He's,
Show me.
give me an intimidation check.
Can I do it with accuracy since it's a crossbow
That's fine.
instead of strength? Yeah. 18.
Would have sucked if you rolled like 3 ones. Like, actually,
Yeah. It's
hard
the
to
difference
intimidate close in the dark.
It's the difference between a guy who looks at you and you're like, oh shit, versus a guy who pulls a gun on you and you look down the barrel of the gun and you're like, oh shit, that's a scary gun.
He puts his,
I pull the guy's scared of the crossbow.
he puts his hands up. He's like, oh, whoa, okay, let's calm down. You want him to like take you down the stairs to go that way?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I don't trust this guy.
He'll climb down the rope ladder. I mean, you recognize that he is an Ishtrim sailor, but other than that, you don't know him. He'll climb down.
Could be a master of disguise.
He could be. Could be a master of disguise. You'll only be able to tell if you walk by a woman with a giant ass. It's their only weakness. Corbinian doesn't know what we're doing.
That's good. He hasn't seen it, and that's good for him.
It's one of the worst.
It is good for him.
It's so bad.
Turtle, the turtle from the Turtle Club.
Turtle.
Oh, no, I have.
You'll go down the rope ladder with this sailor leading you. He'll take
Is that a
you
euphemism?
to the doorway that leads to the crew quarters. It's this way. He does have a torch though. Now he lit a torch because he can't see. But yeah, he'll show you the way. He's like, there you go. Do you make him keep going, or do you?
Yeah, he's gonna open the door. I'm not gonna make him step in, but I do make him open the door.
He opens the door. Like
I'll tell him
he
that
like
too.
reaches for the handle. He looks terrified, and
Tell him that
then
too. I won't make you step in.
His
but I
hand's
need
shaking.
Both hands on the crossbow.
if I
I
open
need
this,
you to open this door.
if I open this door, we might both die.
If you don't open this door, we might both die. Schrodinger's door.
He'll
Who's Schrodinger?
who's Schrodinger?
Orphan King.
What a great wizard that would be.
Hates every spell it's named after him. I wish I never invented the damn spell.
Mm-hmm.
You never know if they're dead or not.
I don't even like cats. Yeah, he puts his hand on the door and he opens it.
Then the dwarf shoots him. No witnesses.
And then, oh, you guys got booned. Everybody got booned.
Thank you, Loki, for
Thank you,
the
Loki.
boon.
And that is where we're going to take our break. So, hey, thanks everyone for watching. It's been fun. We will be right back.
Fresh out the box.
Welcome back.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Good.
I'm the game master.
you
Still.
doing?
I'm still the game master. I'm Johanna.
Also, hi. Also, I'm Gary, and we're gonna play a game, and I hope you guys are having fun.
And I'm awake. I'm AD Springer, also known as Corvidian, reprising my role as Harzar Steel Flame, the Drakish Orcish envoy of the Nagami tribe.
And I am here, Aaron Bombier, back to play Temopab, the warrior.
What was that count of games that you had, Gary? 400 something.
417.
Me and Gary have done this 417 times. It's crazy. It's a lot. It's a lot of times.
Nerds.
Yeah, it's true. I've had sex though, at least once.
Nah, I'm not gonna say anything on that.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You guys can do it too. Everybody, hey, nerds, you too can have sex one day.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. You just get to if you want to.
That's not really how it works either.
That's also not how it works. The other person also has to want to.
That is how it works.
No.
Yeah,
So.
you don't just get to because
You don't just get to because you want to. Yeah, that's poor phrasing. But yeah.
Oh, great. Now we're taking on the incels. Great.
That's how
great.
masturbation works. You masturbate unless you're at work because you're not supposed to jerk off at work.
Not
Which is
supposed
an
to.
Which is an unwritten rule, which I think is a weird unwritten rule. It seems like it should be a written rule at this point.
Depends on the work.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Depends on if you have a private bathroom or not. I feel like if you have a private bathroom,
No, I
you
still don't think you're supposed to jerk off.
You're not
at work.
supposed to, but I think you
Like I said,
get.
it's an
I think you
unwritten
get
rule.
to.
It's an unwritten rule that I think should be a written rule. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
If they're finding out that you're masturbating in a private bathroom, I have more questions. You know, like
Well, the hidden cameras for one.
yeah. See, then they're in the wrong, and I'm still doing okay.
Workers'
I
comp.
don't know,
Here we
dude.
go.
This is a gray area. I don't know how I feel about this. Obviously, you're not supposed to have cameras in bathrooms, but you're not supposed to be jerking off at work
See,
either.
I think there's nothing morally wrong with spanking it in your private bathroom at work.
I agree. There is nothing morally wrong about it, but it still probably violates some kind of work standards. Like I said, it's an unwritten rule.
As long as you wash your hands.
My whole argument is that it's an unwritten rule that I believe should be a written rule because there's people around there just spanking.
You know,
monkeys
I
going about
bet
their day.
you it's probably written somewhere. I feel like that's come up.
Okay, all right. I got a counter then. Show me in the rules where it says I can't jerk off.
All right, let's do this. I'm gonna look at it. All right. So, anyways,
Nope. No. We're playing Nearvard now. Screw it. Let's go.
new.
That's right, yeah.
Warden. I'm gonna be that elemental kid again.
Yeah, that's a good option,
What are they
honestly.
called?
The Leonai,
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna
little
be a Leonai.
elemental sprite people.
I'm gonna touch everybody with my elements. All right, so
God's almighty. Merciful God, spare me.
all right, everybody. Okay, we're
Deep
back.
breath. Calm blue ocean.
Welcome back to Fresh Out the Box.
The other stream where you can masturbate in a private bathroom.
No, God damn it.
Damn it! I was trying to get away from this. I went right back.
Allegedly.
I'm sorry, guys. I panicked. All right, so Cedric, you. I'm sorry. It's hard to rebuild the horror ambiance after all this. It's mostly my fault too, so I can't really even complain. Gary's a dragon.
So we're in a ship,
You're in a ship.
fighting zombies.
Sure.
I'm becoming one.
Yes. That's exactly what's happening.
The ship itself is a zombie.
Yeah. Yeah, because one of them, their teeth hit the side, and now it's like, I'm the ship. So, funny
That's
story.
what ghost ship means.
I actually had a ship like that in a game once. That was kind of similar. But yeah, hey Gary, you're leading
Yo.
this sailor below decks.
Yep.
He opens the door for you, and then like flinches. All you see
Right.
is darkness.
I like that.
But I mean, you have dark vision as well.
I do.
It's real fun for
Got
me,
these-
guys. It's real fun
These
for me.
dwarven.
Team Dark Vision, let's go.
It's real.
we
It's real
don't-
fun.
We ain't scared of the dark around here, bro.
If City Comfort's only in age, it's only 20 yards. Like it's not that far.
Yeah, it's not
way
great.
shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm also real good trained in seeing and real good trained in searching. So let's do a searching check from the hallway and see if I can see what I need to see from here.
Okay.
I rolled a 17 with 5 stunty boys.
Yeah, your vision goes in 20 feet and then cuts off. But in that 20 feet, you can see definitely signs of struggle. And we'll say you see like a foot that's like just sort of hanging in the doorway. Like it's attached to something, but it's just like it looks like someone's sitting against the wall or something right there.
I want to use the basic exploration stunt ready for action. If combat or action, if something breaks out in the location where I acted, I gain an extra action I can use before anyone else acts, regardless of my initiative.
Okay.
And I also get my usual turn. So now that I've got that, then I'll go in.
You go in, you move towards this foot. You can see the person that's attached to. They're dead against the wall. Their neck is ripped open.
And then I'll cut the pie, I'll turn, I'll twist and clear the room.
You twist.
I'm coming
You come across the kitchen is down here, the galley, the food stores. You're searching and clearing. You see a body every now and again.
And I close the door.
Behind you.
And can I lock it from this side? Is there like a bar to
There's
drop?
a bar. Yeah, you drop a bar.
Drop the bar.
But yeah, you'll clear this immediate area. Right down here is like the galley and stuff. You can see some dead bodies. Not a lot down here. Looks like they tried to get out, maybe. So you might expect more higher up. It feels spooky down here, huh, Cedric? It's Nuzglub.
Yeah, I don't respond at all. That's not how I do my operations. It's nothing personal against him.
I mean, it's
not how
fair.
operate.
It's fair. He doesn't really care if you respond or not. I can see dead people. But yeah, you'll search around. You don't see any... You see lots of signs of struggle. You see blood every now and again. You see a few bodies. And then you get to the stairs that lead up, where you can hear signs of... You can hear struggle. It doesn't sound like it's immediately above you, but you can hear it coming down the staircase.
Up the stairs I go.
Something from the darkness is going to lunge at you. But you get to go? You said?
Yes.
Okay.
It counts as the same location, right?
Yeah.
In this room, so
You get a free miner, so
It
if you
would-
reload
a
or
free-
run away
It
from
would be
them.
a real dick move if I was like, haha, new location, here it is. I feel like that would be a dick
ready
move.
for action. You gained an extra minor action, yes. So I will use this minor action to aim. It
Yo.
jumps out and I'm aiming right in its face. So I get my plus on my turn.
Alrighty. Roll your initiatives.
Initiative, I roll it. I roll a dex. 12 with 4 stunties, not that that matters at all.
Ah, you beat me barely. So you do get to go first. This thing lunges out of the dark. You see its eyes glowing white with your dark vision. Fangs protruding from its mouth, top and bottom. So wide. Its mouth smells like copper.
19 to hit, 19 damage.
19 to hit, 19 damage.
As it screams and lunges out, I stick my crossbow right in its mouth and pull the trigger.
The bolt goes right through the back of its throat. It goes, and it makes
and then I still have
gurgle
a minor
noise.
action. And I'll reload. Click.
You reload. It's going to continue with its lunge undeterred. It's going to try to bite you. $18 hits.
Yep.
No stun points. 12. It sinks its teeth into you.
It's chewing into my leather armor and it's getting close to skin. No blood yet, but it's getting in there.
Nice.
Do you have more than 12 armor?
No, I only have 3 armor. I do take damage, but I'm not at half HP yet.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Oh.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a ton of HP.
I was going to
carry.
say, holy hell.
I have a bunch of HP loss from last session that hasn't been recovered yet. I'm just not at half health yet.
Fair enough. All right. So that's that. Above, it is Temopeb. Come on down. Hazar Steelflame has gone behind you. The creature that stood up that looks a lot like one of the Ishtrim sailors from your ship, kind of, he gets up and in a jerking way bolts like very fast at you and just lunges, but it's your turn.
So how many of these things are there now? Is it all
2.
the same kind of thing? There's 2. Okay, gotcha.
They
Okay.
both, I mean, they're both
lunges
covered in
at
blood.
me.
They both have fangs. They both have glowing white eyes. Yes.
Gross still. So anyway, yeah, we'll just hit that one that comes sprinting in. I try to catch him with a 13. With a 13. I guess we should use that boon.
You do have a boon.
Plus 2 for a hit.
Do you want a +2 or do you want to re-roll your stunt dice?
Let's re-roll the dice, actually. Let's do that.
Then the numbers work out better.
The numbers work out better.
There's a 5.
That is a
Yep,
hit
that
with
does
5
work out
stunt
much
points
better.
now. Yeah. I was just noticing.
So
I was,
6 now,
Oh,
yep.
6.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically he's behind you.
I
so-
appreciate
no.
You've got eyes in the back of my head.
Aren't you?
You can see in your mind's
so-
eye.
Also, I'm ahead, aren't I? Because of the...
Yes, that's...
I don't know.
Well,
man.
I'm in front, so I am ahead.
I'm a shitty DM and I don't use battle maps. Okay.
Well, no, I crawled around you along the wall to get on the other side of the baddie.
Yeah.
I was getting away from the other guy
That's
who was
right.
chewing my ankle, chewing my collarbone
You
off.
did 25.
Yes, 20 plus 5 penetrating. As a spark lights some color in the air. A spark of demonic flame. That leaves me with 5 points left. We'll go ahead and protect.
Which one?
As
Which one did you
a-
hit? The one you.
So the one that comes-
fighting,
the one
or
that
the one
came-
that came lunging at you.
When they came lunging at me, so we're gonna hit him. We're gonna send him back 2 yards just by default from the two-handed weapon thing. Let's make that prone as well for 2 more stunt points. So we had 6, we spent 3. With the other 3, we're going to lightning attack the one on the ground.
Damn.
As I hit one back and then spin the blade in the air and drop it down.
A 20 is a hit.
That's a 20 to hit for
You do not get the stump.
14.
because it's lightning attack. But yes.
Right.
14
14
damage.
points of damage. As that one comes crashing down into him.
Fucking fighters,
Um,
man.
It was worth
Fear
taking
warriors.
lightning attack as a favored stunt.
It definitely appears
Um,
to be worth it. Yeah.
Yes. Last stunt point will go for a +1 next turn, and then minor action I will guardian on Hazar just to get that locked in before I forget again.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, they're gonna go. They both take their time getting up. They can't use minors, I believe, because they had to get up. But they can still get to you. You're still pretty close. So the first one's gonna jump at you, completely whiff. Wild swings. The second one, however, hits you with a 16, I believe.
Yes. Yes, it does.
10 damage, which isn't a lot to you.
It's no damage.
No, just enough to get past the armor.
Just
Is it
enough.
really?
I need to look something up real quick.
How to GM?
You're mean, but that's pretty fucking funny. I can't even be mad. That's a good one.
You got to go to the Electric Met CHSR YouTube, and that guy will teach you how to DM.
Countless hours. God, it's way too many.
Really fucking mean, man.
How would you know you haven't counted them?
Here it is. Nope, I'm looking for it. Where is this
Or learn how to play
stupid
Sid 6.
stunt?
That's not true. I played it like once on stream on the thing. I should do it more.
What's all right? Is that stunt not a thing? What's that thing you said? What's that stunt where you set somebody up for like a thing?
Set somebody up.
It's called setup, but
Do you mean my ability?
yeah, is it called setup?
It's create opportunity.
Okay.
No, not create. Create opportunity is a envoy stunt.
This thing
Costs
has
5 stunt points.
This thing has a stunt called setup. But I can't find it anywhere.
Here, let me help. 'Cause I think I know what you're running into.
Just running into these nuts. Yeah, I guess it's not in the basic book. I think it must be. Maybe it's an old stunt that doesn't apply anymore.
Is it in the second ed book?
It's not in the second book. That's what I just checked.
No. What book is your baddie from?
The bestiary.
Oh, okay. It's probably in there. It's probably from first ed then, yeah. Or it's unique to the monster.
It's not, but it might be in this book. You might be right.
Yeah. That'd be my guess. It's either something. It's something that exists. If it's a monster thing, usually it's tag. It's probably something a previous monster in the book has. Setup doesn't sound good though, because that means it's probably something similar to what the envoys do now, just for cheaper, because it's monster stuff. That's my guess. Been a long time since I did first ed. Well, it's not true. Well, no. The my former French Revolution game, I had no monsters or magic, because who likes monsters and magic in their games?
Okay, it just gives. So he essentially he bites you. It's not like your stunt. It's a little different. He does bite you, and then he kind of holds on, and then he pushes you and puts you off balance. It's going to give his buddy +2 next turn.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So yeah. You still smell the Hazar Steelflame. It is your turn.
Well, I am guarded at the moment. I really don't want to get too far away from you when there's 2 of them there. You don't look hurt yet, so doing that's not a good move. Yelling at them's bad. I can't cast spells at the moment. Hum.
Hazar Steelflame, master of decision making.
I am going to Are there any weapons strewn about the ground from like the sailors or on
Yes.
the floor?
There's you can find a cutlass or a dagger or something. Yeah.
Is there any it's a sailor.
You looking for
Why would
something
they
in
have spears?
particular?
Either spears or black powder. Spears or a black powder weapon.
Black powder weapon. Give me a search check.
14?
You see one, but it's on the hip of one of the 2 of them.
The one. Okay, So I'll look around.
It's on the hip of the Istrum sailor that is currently fighting Temo.
Then I'll just reload my musket because I can't really grab at it yet. But it's nice to know there's a fourth shot waiting over on that guy. So
Yeah. Yeah, he might have a little black powder on him too. You're not sure. But maybe.
And minor action. I'll cunning. I won't matter actually because he won't. He doesn't understand me. Dazzling doesn't matter. I'm good.
You can do it, I think. Doesn't say they can't understand you.
Oh, shoot. All right.
I think they can.
They can understand me?
Yeah, I think so.
I might want to walk this back because if they're susceptible to stunning repartee, I might do that instead. If they're understanding us talking.
They're not positive, but you can try. You can try and see what happens.
I'll do it for the first guy, the guy that's on the ground, just to see if I can do it, because there's probably more of
They're
these guys
both
now.
up now, but yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
to the original or the second one?
The original, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a deception and try to go like, no, it's taking me over. Save me, and making motions like I'm changing and moving toward it. So I'm trying to trick it into thinking that I'm turning into one of it, sort of idea. Willpower self-discipline for it if it's susceptible. But it's not persuasion, because I can't think of anything that makes sense for me to persuade them into believing. I'm on your side, guys. I summoned you.
It sniffs at you and like looks at you almost with concern and then hisses at you. Because I rolled high. Oh, is it a contested roll? What did you get?
Yep, 17. It's contested.
I do pass. So yes,
Some points go
it
poof,
thinks
some
about
points
it.
go wow.
It thinks about it, but it can tell that you're not really somehow. That's what it seems like.
I will so knowing that works. Also, minor action dazzle it by making weird hand gestures and motions and like I'm really trying to sell it. So it gives me +1 defense against the first one.
Okay.
That's my whole turn.
Cedric Diggory, below decks.
Yeah, this guy's trying to eat my crossbow, and so I'm letting him do it. And that's what's going on here. He wants me to shoot crossbow bolts in his throat, and I want to do that, so this guy and I are becoming close friends real quick. I rolled a 22 with 1 Stuntorillo.
That's a hit. Would you like to re-roll that sun dice with your boon? You already hit. I'm just asking. Just give you the okay.
I'm just going to use it to rapid reload. I'm good with that. That's just really all I need it for anyways.
22 hits.
Anything else is just icing on the cake. And then let's do some damage. Since he's close, I do 2 extra damage. That's going to be 20 damage altogether. He wants to eat crossbow bolts. I've got 35 left.
It has plenty of iron.
That's exactly right. He can keep on eating.
You have 35 left? That's ironic. Because that's how much damage you've done to him so far.
That's funny.
That's
yeah, no, Corbinion's running low on ammo, but I've only really lost 10 bolts since we set out on this half of the adventure.
Plus, you can recollect your bolts. I can't recollect my musket.
Sometimes most of my bolts are over there on that other.
Yeah,
boat.
that's true. Those things are gone now.
Yep.
It's gonna go now. This one does not look like an Ishram soldier. It has just gross, pallid white skin, like sucked into its bones. It's not wearing a shirt, it's just wearing breeches, no shoes. Its fingernails are long, its toenails are long, its hair is patchy, and its face is all tore up in a snarl. It looks like he has some scarring on his face as well, as well as some scarring around his neck in like a circular fashion. It's going to, once again, come at you and try to bite you. Because that's what it wants to do. 7, 12, 17! Is that hit?
Oof. Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, oh, 12. Thank good. Oh, no.
It's gonna bite down for another 13.
Oof. That's 10 for me, and I am bleeding now.
Once the blood sprays out, it's like, and it's like getting the blood in its mouth.
Dwarven blood
It
hits
seems-
the air for the first time during this adventure.
This is the first time you've been brought to half health the whole time.
I'm not sure if ever, but definitely for a long
For a
time.
while.
That's funny.
Not since like the underground thing, I don't think.
It doesn't
Yeah, it's been a
seem
long time.
to like your blood very much, but it doesn't deter it from drinking it.
Tastes like Guinness.
Yeah, liquid bread.
Yeah, I get that. I don't like it very much, but that doesn't deter me from drinking it. That's a great.
More of a
great
sipping
explanation.
blood.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
you
more
don't
of a
take it
sipping
all at
blood.
once.
Yeah.
Well, you also got to drink it fast because once again it gets hot, forget about it.
No,
Yeah.
No,
Well, that's
yeah.
just it. Dwarven blood's hot right away, so it's already sucking.
no.
That tracks.
Temo Pab, back to you. You're fighting two of these devils, metaphorically speaking. You're muted.
Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I was. And no longer. Anyway, so we're just going to keep going at it here. That one that I knocked back, did he come back? He did.
He did
and
come
he
back.
attacked me.
Yeah,
He
they're
did.
both on you. One of
Yeah.
them is kind of looking at Hazar right now, sort of
Is that sure?
like befuddled.
I swing at the kind of befuddled one, actually, trying to take advantage of its momentary
Befuddledness?
break in concentration. So it's a 15 to hit. If that hits,
That
it's
does
21 points of damage. So 3 stunty boys. We're gonna go ahead and do our mighty blow for 7 more points of penetrating damage on that one, and we'll keep the lightning attacks coming. Excuse me, Timo's just a sort of a whirlwind with his axe right now, as between the two of them,
Are you hitting the other one this time?
it's keep coming. Hitting the other one this time. Yep. Both of them, I stumble them just whatever direction is most furthest away from Harzar, with the 2 yards that I get by
You can
default.
see into their bodies. Both of them have like suckering wounds. They're looking worse for wear for sure. Both of them.
Perfect. I'm like looking for somewhere I can cleave them to just stop them in their tracks as best I can. But yeah, they both get knocked back a little bit. One takes 28 damage, one takes 13.
Okay.
As I am swinging away.
One of them, you're still like slightly off balance from last turn when they did the
Okay.
setup. The other one's gonna hit you, hopefully. $16 with the setup bonus.
That's it.
Yeah, they helped each other. This one, just you're off balance. It jumps on you. It sinks both its teeth into your neck and it starts drinking. I'm gonna do this.
Roll 3.
13 damage.
Ooh,
Uh,
that's pretty good.
plus, I'm gonna pierce armor, so half your armor. It's going to, yeah, also drink your blood. So make a Constitution stamina test.
Where's your con?
19.
You feel
I got
like
stamina for days.
as its fangs enter your body, you feel like cold there, but your body's too hot because you burn with demonic fire, and it just doesn't. Whatever's happening doesn't take hold of you. You do not get -1 to all your tests.
Perfect.
You do take a pretty good amount of damage, though. Then the second one's gonna
Yeah.
go. 15? No. 16? 16.
Yeah.
Either one of those got me.
Good, but I don't think I got to your armor. 8.
Nope.
The
No,
other
not
one
enough
bites
for
on the
armor.
other side of your neck, but you have like metal there, and just like you hear bone break as its jaws, like its fangs break on your armor. Azar Steel Flame. Both of them are on her, like physically, like grabbing on her and biting her.
By the power of the gods, you shall be smote. And I begin chanting like random religious gibberish. I heard a shaman say once, pretending I'm casting a holy spell, and even like doing like little motes of magic around my hand because I can kind of cast magic, but deception. I'm just trying to stunning repartee the bad guy closer to me to think that I'm actually doing something.
The Ishtram one or the other one?
The other one.
Okay. Cool.
So, deception versus his willpower, self-discipline. That is an 18.
You win this time. Barely, though. I rolled pretty good.
He loses his major
He
action.
loses his major action. He kind of, like, backs away from you. Like,
Waiting for a spell that never comes.
Yeah. Are you doing anything with your minor?
Minor, I'm going to dazzling glare, as it were. Look at the other one like I'm doing you next. So adding to the lie, but also giving me +1 defense against him if he happens to come after me.
Now, he looks at you, but he just keeps drinking blood from Temo. Everyone's been booned. Thanks, Vampire Bites.
Oh, that's another boon. Now I got 2 boons. I'm about to go boon crazy. Hey, did you guys watch that episode of Hot Ones today with Conan O'Brien?
Not yet. I was waiting to watch it with Jen because she's a big fan too.
I watch good YouTube channels. Like
It had me
Stranger,
laughing
Cookie
out
Doodle.
loud. I don't usually watch Hot Ones, but I'm a big Conan fan.
I'm a big Conan fan too.
It literally made me do a real life spit take. But it was hilarious.
I'm
It's
very
one of the
excited.
funniest
Yeah, I'm very
things.
excited to watch it.
It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my entire life.
I also really liked the first episode of Fallout, but yeah,
You would.
I liked it a lot. Yeah. So everybody got Vampire finished Fallout. No spoilers. Everyone got booned. Cedric, it is your turn. You're mano a mano with this creature deep in the
Yeah, I'm
bowels of the
gonna-
ship.
I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to shoot it. Up close, I got a 17.
It's a hit.
I'm going to do my damage, which is 18
It's a lot of
damage.
damage.
That's how we're going to do it.
That's it.
We're
18.
just gonna slug it back and forth with this guy.
Another bolt goes into him, and he screams in your face. A somewhat human scream, but distorted.
Minor action, reload. So this fight is a close range, almost melee fight. He's biting at me and trying to grab me, and I'm just like, thunk, reload in close quarters. Thunk, reload in close quarters. Just shooting him up tight and close. And you never seen somebody fight like this.
Sure did. He's called
Hopefully,
John Wick.
hopefully with a crossbow. Hopefully Nazglob is setting up a secondary attack here on the side.
Nuzgul's hanging out watching. He might help you, though. He could help you. You do seem like you need a little bit of help, maybe. You might have this, though. Never mind.
Okay.
He walks up to you. Another bolt goes up to him. He's running at you. He screams. He grabs you and he pulls your head to the side.
Oh.
And his teeth just go right into your neck. What do I want to do here? I have as many stunt points as I can have.
God, I thought you were having a phantasmagoria moment there. I was like, oh no.
I'm gonna make it simple.
If he flavors the blood, it'll taste better.
As the smell of dwarven blood permeates the room, the creature turns your head sideways and takes a gaping bite into your neck.
Gaping is correct. 21.
Yikes! That's not good.
Yeah, but it's only going to be 18 for me.
Also, you took damage.
Yeah. 21. As he does this, he's going to take you to the ground with a favored stunt knock prone. And he's gonna suck your blood. It's pretty brutal. I rolled as well as I could roll with that one. You're not wrong though. Nuzgleb is here, and
Yeah, I was hoping he was going to get a cannon into position.
for the cannons are over.
Come on, Nuzglum.
He just shoots it at both of you. He's like, whatever.
Through like 3 floors.
Line attack,
through
let's
the
go.
wall. Boom, boom, boom.
10d6 later. Hits
Not my
us on the
ship.
other side of the ship.
Not my ship, not my problem.
God, that'd be
Hits
so
one of the
funny.
people in the cages outside.
If the ship sinks, we sink with it. But don't worry, the ocean's safe. We'll be fine.
That's right. This of all the oceans to jump ship in, this is one of the better options.
Yeah, this is the best ocean. The wild, changing ocean of the elemental chaos here.
other-
Okay, he's not in this book, so I'm gonna look at this book real quick. I gotta look at this book, all right? Everyone needs to calm down. This is too much pressure. Okay.
So
All right.
it's gonna be a little bit-
Nuzgleb sees that you're in mortal danger and decides that he doesn't hate you.
Yeah, you never picked on him, honestly.
Yeah, he doesn't hate you. A bolt of magical energy rips out of his hand, crashes
Bolt, yeah.
into the side of the creature, and
zero
does
damage.
an amount of damage.
Ha!
Nice.
That amount is above 0. Could be 1, could be 2, could be 20. Who knows?
Even as high as 4 or 7.
He's gonna shout something unhelpful, like, "Watch out! He's right in front of you." And then we're gonna go to Temo Pab. The two of them are sitting there, looking at you. One of them just broke their teeth on you. The other one bit you. Oh yeah, Gary. Sorry. Make a Constitution stamina check.
Fuck, he's getting-
Oh no, never mind. I didn't do that. I didn't use that stunt.
Oh, it's a stunt cost, yeah.
I did lethal blow on you.
I'm not going
Great.
to make that check then.
Yeah. Okay. Temo, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the finisher. I assume. Ugh,
God.
I've been cursed by that 13. I've rolled so many of them.
You have boons. Would you like to
I
use a boon
used-
from the audience?
Do I have a second boon? Do we get a second?
Vampire
boon?
Yeah.
booned everybody.
Oh,
Just now.
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect. Thank you. I will use that boon. That is well timed. Let's +2 it then.
+2 it, that hits, and you get
Mhm.
3 stunt points because you know an envoy.
I do know an envoy. So we're going for the finish, right? So there's 26 to try and cleave
Holy hell.
one of those. 21 with 5 penetrating if it matters. On the weakest, the weaker looking one, probably the first one I was attacking. And assuming he's dead,
1 second.
that's
You
all
said
right.
26, you said?
26, yes.
5 of which penetrates completely.
Mm-hmm.
So you cleave this thing, you just cut into its chest, its heart gets cut, like you cleave into its lungs, you break its chest open. It should probably stop moving now. It should
Does it stop moving?
it should probably stop moving now.
It should.
It does not stop moving.
Apparently my holy chanting didn't work. Oh wait, that was fake.
It does not stop moving.
Yeah, with
Can't
the
stop both
roar, I just throw that second with a lightning attack and a roar. I throw that second swing right where it's weakest in the flesh for another 23. To try and like at this point, like literally try to chop him in half at the torso.
You do. You chop him from shoulder to waist. And he sort of accordions a bit, but he's still moving.
There's like this sort of exhausted this would be something that Harzar might notice. This like almost like this exhausted, incredulous pause at the conclusion of the swing. Samo looks up, bringing the axe down, looks up, and this creature is still standing.
Like, even a zombie would go down at this point.
Yeah. On that note of concern, we will use the minor action to, I always forget what it is, guard up.
It's
going
going
to +1 on my defense.
It's going to lunge in with its accordion arm.
Which one? Because remember, one of these lost its major because of me.
She hit the one that lost its major action. So that one stands there and like looks at you. It's trying to like hold itself together, but it is very much alive. The other one will come in with an attack. For 15. Does guard up protect you?
It does not quite.
Okay.
+2, +1, something like that.
+1.
It bites down again with its broken fangs for 10.
A little bit of a puncture there.
Just a little bit. A little bit got through.
So just enough.
But no stump points for them. Corbinian, Hazar Steel Flame. You see this happen. You see all this happening. What the hell?
Fudge. All right,
Its intestines are spilled, its organs are laid bare, and yet it moves.
Could I possibly get an arcane lore? Perhaps there's an old shaman story about this type of creature, what one is supposed to do to truly
Yeah, sure.
put it down. That's where my brain's at. 15.
15's not bad. Nothing of this creature's type has been recorded in recent time, but creatures like this used to exist a long time ago, in ancient times. And you can't kill them except in certain ways. You don't know those ways in particular, but it's definitely, you could tell that something needs to be done to finalize this death. You're not sure if it's, if you need to use magic or, cut its head off or what. But
would a higher roll get me that, or is that the most I can get?
because of what this creature is and because of the lore of the world, that's about as high as you can get.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me too. I was like, I doubt I can get more.
These things are not common in this world. They're unheard of in this age.
I am going to drink a mana potion.
Yeah, that's hot.
3 plus my willpower instant. I gain 7 mana.
Is that a minor? That's a minor action, right?
To use item, I think is minor. You're right to point that out, though, because maybe I can do it with my major as well. Just make sure I'm not cheating.
I'm just glad that a combat's finally hard for you guys.
Hey, some fights have been like that. The underground fight was either we were going to crush it or we were going to be crushed very quickly.
Oh, yeah, that one was fun. That was a good one. Oh, man, you guys will probably level up soon. That's exciting. Assuming you survive. You're gonna
It's funny that you're looking, Corbinian. I'm actually looking at the free minor reactions, major actions, all that right now.
Yep.
And it's definitely a major action if you do it to your ally. But
Yes.
it doesn't say that it's a minor action necessarily.
To use an item as a major.
It sort of seems, no, it's either a minor or a free. It sort of seems like it's up to game master discretion, but it's specifically, none of these say to drink a potion. Ready is the closest one. Minor action ready. Draw a weapon or otherwise ready an item that is stowed. As part of this action, you can also put something away.
That's what I'm doing, yeah.
So this is a activate action. I just went to the potion. It says in the potion's descriptor itself,
Activate.
a character who drinks it as an activation action immediately regains.
And it seems like you really, I don't know if you have to ready it as a minor action and then activate minor action. That seems like a...
I don't think so. You don't have to ready it, no.
If it was in my bag, I have it like at my belt sort of thing, so yeah. That's,
Yeah, if it's in your
I
bag,
don't-
yeah. But
It seems like if you're playing rules heavy, crunchy, maybe.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. If it was on your belt, then I could see it activate and drink. If it's in your bag, then you should have to dig through.
I think this is, yeah, an activate action is a minor.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. If this was like a weird potion that you like hadn't used in like a year, then yeah, maybe. But you like just got this thing not that long ago. It's probably on your belt.
Do both of the crawlers look like they're near death, or just the one that got accordion?
The other one's severely damaged as well, but this one is the only one that you're like, that thing should be dead.
I'm gonna step closer, and I'm just gonna say, "Brace yourself, Temo." And I lightning blast the both of them and Temo.
Okay, fair enough.
Because they're both on her, right?
She knows the status quo. This isn't the first time you guys have blasted her with magic.
I haven't done this before. What are you talking about? I'm the nice one.
The funny part
also,
is
I
like
haven't had lightning for that long. So.
the funny part is you totally could have picked fire magic and not hurt her. But instead you're like, I like thunder.
I think it was
thematic.
Morgus. I think Morgus
So
used to
weird.
blast you with stuff too.
Yeah, Morgus had fire. Yeah,
Mhm.
that was good stuff.
Yeah.
I am going to spend one of my boons to add +2 to that to make that spell succeed, because that I do not want to spend more mana than I have to.
That's fair. Thank you for the boons once again, chat.
Thank you very much. That
You're
only
making
ate up
the magic happen.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No,
You should feel bad about that.
I never feel bad about it.
1 point's not what I wanted. I wanted more stun buys. Is there any way I can manipulate that?
Vamp liked it. There's a field of green dancing penises over here now.
I need more points. Damn. Well, I'll add 1 stunt die. For one, you get a free stunt point for your next action there, Timo. Because I got a stunt die. I'm gonna add 1 to the spell power. So spell power is 15 for this spell. Everyone in the area needs to make a Constitution stamina test versus 15. Otherwise, to resist some of the damage.
How about 14? and a friend bonus.
All right, first one, the accordion
I got a
one got
14.
12. The other one got 17. So the other one saved. The accordion one did not.
Okay. So, the one that made it.
Mhm.
Do you want me to roll a d6 for everyone in the area, or d6 for each target?
Just one, yeah,
Yeah, that's what I usually do too, just for sanity's sake.
for brevity, yeah.
So everyone who did make it only takes 6 penetrating damage. Those
Okay.
that failed take 9 penetrating damage.
The accordion one gets blasted. You see it like it fries, it sizzles. Smoke comes out of its head and it drops down and stops moving.
Sorry, Timo. I just 9
Yeah, that
straight
goes
damage
right
to
through the metal.
The other one does take some damage, and then Temo takes some damage. That's pretty funny. Cedric.
Things are good here. I'm on the ground. He's biting my neck.
Yeah.
There's dwarf juice all over the ground.
It's all over the place.
I'm gonna reach back and grab one of my magic items off my back and load it in. my ever-burning firebolt.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to give it to him up close. Fire styles.
Okay.
Let's see. No aim. But yes, pinpoint.
Oh, duh.
Ooh, 23 with 6 stun points. Man,
think
he
you
teed
hit.
off at me last round. It's my turn to tee off at him.
You make space, you put the crossbow right up against its chest, and it burns its way into his chest. How much damage you doing here, bud?
Special effects guy just has a field day with that magical effect.
Oh yeah, there's so much. It's like a sparkler is just shooting down on me from his chest.
Kinda, yeah. 19.
Just white phosphorus. Yeah, 19. I don't know what kind of fire.
Phosphorus.
Roll another 2d6.
Bro. Another 2d6. That is that. Another 7.
26. Let me do
Yes.
some math here. Yeah, so it goes right into his heart, and all his skin like glows as the fire fills his chest. Smoke comes out of his mouth, and his eyes melt, and then he drops to the ground, falls over.
I'm just gonna lay there for a minute.
Yeah, really. I'm missing like a pint of blood. I'm really tired. I'm wet. I've
This is
been
the
running
crew
around all
quarters.
night.
The crew quarters, anyways, right?
I was wondering if you were gonna think of that bolt like just now. I was like, is he gonna use it? Because now's a good time.
This is the crew quarters, anyways, right?
You're like below them, but I mean, yeah, this is the crew area. Yeah.
I'm gonna stumble over to the door and flip up the lock, and then just pass out on the ground. This seems like a good spot to rest.
How close were you?
I'm at 25 health.
Okay.
That's
So,
dangerous for our level.
One more of those turns would have killed me. Definitely 2.
Oh, if I had done
One
that
could've-
again, yeah. That was
one
big
could have
damage.
done it. 2 definitely would have done it.
It was close.
Usually Cedric doesn't bleed, and we've been up all night fighting pirates, so
Yes.
this is a good place to rest.
Yes. Very much so. Temo Pab, the 1 is remaining. You just got hit by a lightning bolt. And Hazar Flame said, sorry. Damn it.
And I'll also
Well, at
look
least
up when,
he
when the
said
thing
sorry.
drops. When the thing drops, I'll say, "Magic! Magic's the key! Magic's the key!" Like I just like, yay!
Good to know. Then we're gonna go for a stunt attack with a headbutt. Actually, no, it's my free harm. I want to grab him. I want to grab this one.
Okay. You grab him.
14.
Yeah, that grabs.
Cool. Yeah, I reach out and
I think it's supposed to be
Grab
contested,
him.
actually, but let's see.
I think it is actually. I think you're right. Because if I do that, yeah, you have to make an opposed brawling test. I got a 13 and 2 stunties.
Yeah, 'cause you have to hit and then oppose.
I got
yeah.
13. What'd you get? You got 13?
13.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had to beat you, so I did not beat you.
Okay. Then I've got him grabbed. So I grab him and I say, do it again. And I shout that over the sound of the scuffle. As I get a grip of this one.
It's going to try to break free from your grasp. Make a
Opposed?
strength check.
Strength. Can I use might?
Yes.
Ugh, God. That's a 13.
It is very strong, but you have it just right, and you hold it. It tries to wiggle out.
Nice.
It's held. It can still attack you though. So
So you
it's-
did use up a major trying to escape, right?
no, you can escaping a
Oh,
grapple.
you just get to do it for free.
You gotta do it for
Yeah,
free.
doesn't take an action.
Nice.
But it does not hit you.
Oh wow.
I rolled like shit. Yeah, it tries to reach back and gouge your eyes out. A sign of intelligence. But yeah, it is your turn, Constantinople.
Constantinople.
Corbinian, it's your turn. Hazar Steel Flame. You've been hit.
Um,
You've been struck by a smooth criminal. Okay, very nice.
that
Very
song's in my
nice.
fucking head now. The original, not the Alien Ant Farm, though that is a good one.
That's the only one.
Oh, come on, the original's okay.
It was okay. No, just that was.
So is the jeweled hand like visible? Like, are you grabbing with the jeweled hand, or is it like your hand, the other hand, the free hand? For Temo.
It's in that hand, yeah. I'm holding it with the hand that has the stone in it. Left hand.
So what I would like to do, GM, because this is atypical, I don't have enough MP to cast that again. So I'm out of desperation. I'm gonna put one hand on the jewel and stretch up my other hand and try to draw mana out of it and try to blast him with my other hand.
Give me a arcane lore check.
19.
Pretty good. Take 5 penetrating fire damage,
Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is worth it.
and then you can cast your spell. Like literal fire goes inside your body, and it hurts really fucking bad.
Ah! Going to
Tet, you suck.
spend my second boon
You
to
would
up
have
it
it-
by 2,
you
and
would have
then
it
use
bad
up one of my mana points to actually carry the spell the rest of the way.
All right, shocking blast goes off. Yeah, you've been having shit luck with that spell tonight, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
And
Thankfully, it's only 4 MP, so it's not expensive.
I make a Constitution check versus a what?
It needs to beat 14.
I do not.
It takes 7 penetrating damage. As a 6 by 6 yard by 6 yard area fills with lightning.
Temo, also make a Constitution.
That's right. Where's that button? It's not stamina, right? Just a regular Constitution roll, or is it stamina?
Constitution stamina. Yep.
Okay, so make that a 15.
So
for
you
my
do
roll
pass.
then.
So you take half that. So you take.
Nope. You take the die roll only instead of my willpower. So it's
Okay.
just 3.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
3 pen.
I can handle that.
Yeah. It's still kicking.
Ah, I have to keep trying. Sorry. Ow. Oh, that burns.
It's pretty funny though. Temo, your turn.
Let's morph that free hand into a gauntlet and punch it one.
All right.
Whoops, that's the wrong roll. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Do you want me to throw that? I'll throw that damage out again. Just give it a fresh 8. 8 points of damage as I punch him in the face. Punch it in the face. Do I get anything cool with unarmed with this? No, I don't.
You cave in the side of its face. And it's still trying to bite you though. It's going to try to bite through your gauntlet.
Nah.
19.
Okay.
This thing's rolling ace now. God damn.
8 damage.
Not past the armor, at least.
It's just
trying.
chewing on your gauntlet. And then once again, Hazar Steel Flame, it is your turn.
Okay, let's try that again without hitting you as well. I brace myself and try to pull mana again from the gem because arcane lore.
Yeah.
14.
14's good enough for a second attempt. Take 2 penetrating.
Ow.
You were more prepared for it that time. The fire burns your hand. Tell me, you can feel it happening. Like, you could definitely tell. Hazar, you see things. You see into the dimension of Hellfire from whence the weapons come. For a moment. But yeah. Go ahead and cast your spell, sir.
Oh, thank you. Make your save, friend.
I did not.
8 penetrating for the failure.
Temo Pab. Make your save.
I got 22.
Take
Only
4
take 4.
penetrating. This time, your armor heats up, starts burning the back of his skin. He sizzles, and then eventually, just like you holding him and him being electrocuted, he just kind of comes apart, and his head lolls to the side. And he stops moving.
Oh, man. As I look at probably my glove just melted away. The only reason my skin isn't burned off is because the tattoo saved me.
I just tossed the dead body and sort of like hunched in exhaustion.
Damn it, Cedric's not here. Damn it. Okay. All right.
You look up. Cedric's hanging from the ceiling by his feet, just like a bat.
Oh, I was thinking with a giant meat hook just straight through the center of my torso.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I'm
Dead
going
by
to
daylight.
spend a couple minors trying to hype us both up from that fight to try to heal us, basically.
Cool.
Well, have 7 HP.
I will though. That's helpful right now.
You guys are all really hurt. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yes.
Go find Cedric. I need to get crew down here to plug up the hole before we sink.
Nazglub, go find the other 2. Let them know I'm still alive down here.
Okay. I'll do it. I accept your mission, but I'm eating all the scabs I want. And then he's gonna leave.
It's a fair deal.
You hear the gross peeling sound come from just outside the door. And you hear him chewing on something, but then he goes. Temo, you start searching around, you come across Nuzglobe. He can sense you. And he's eating a scab. Hey, Temo! Cedric's down.
Eating some little red chips.
Yep, little red chips. That's right.
He's got a
Um,
mouthful of scabs.
Nazglub, have you
Shooting
seen Cedric? Yeah.
Yeah, you're down there. He said I could eat all the scabs I want, though. And then he looks at you like you're gonna contest it.
I would be surprised if he said that and you didn't just tell him.
Oh, he said that I could eat all the scabs I want.
You said it was this way?
Yeah, he points down the stairs.
Thanks.
You go to the bottom of the
And I
stairs,
just-
you see a burnt out corpse of one of these creatures.
Does it have any bolts in it?
Yes, many. It's littered with bolts.
Many.
I believe it has 4 bolts in it, and then one bolt that exploded in its chest that's just embers now.
Yeah, looks like he did a much better job than we did. I just gotta call out for him if he's in this room still.
I'll sit up from behind some boxes in the corner. Oh, thank God you guys survived. You should have seen it. There was some kind of monster down here.
There was 2 more that way that we found,
2 more.
and they weren't too easy to take down.
Oh,
It's like
no.
you had better luck than we did.
I look at you and then look past you and realize they got Harzar.
No, Harzar is back there too. He's okay.
Okay, well, those are really
He found me.
dangerous. I'm surprised you were able to kill, the 2 of you were able to kill 2 of them, honestly. That's why I figured they got it.
Yeah. Honestly, it was a close one, but hopefully that was it. Seems like they need magic to take down, and I chopped one up pretty good, but it didn't do anything until Harzar hit it with a blast of lightning.
Oh, yeah, I ended up putting an ever-burning bolt through the center of this one. Not
Is
so
that what
much.
happened?
strategy as it was desperation.
It's pretty
Well, glad that worked for you.
I'll step into the light now, like getting up from behind the boxes and walk out like we're having a conversation, and you realize there's just blood and ripped open skin just all over my shoulder.
Yeah,
and
you can see inside his neck. Yeah.
that one got the drop on me.
We should head back topside and bind those wounds. And there's like also like punctures and claw tears through my armor and blood, a little bit of blood through those.
Isn't there
In
a
a
storm?
singeing.
Isn't there a storm topside?
It's a brewing.
As when I get to the door, I just start banging on it and go, "Below deck's clear. Patch the hole down here before we flood."
Do the special knock.
Open the damn door, you land-loving, citrus-swilling son
Let's
of a...
be walking and talking, Timo, and we'll have gone up the forward stairs and come around all the way back to this scene, and we hear the arguing through the door, because this is great to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Just me communicate those idiots to get down here before we die.
There you are. You, miss. Someone's trying to come up above deck without the knocks.
You heard him. Oh, get down here. It's flooding.
I don't know, but
And I
okay.
just bang the knock.
He'll
Whatever.
look like, oh, there they
It's
are.
close
And
enough.
they'll open the door.
As he opens the door, he sees a loaded musket. As I was beginning to get ready to shoot the door open, it's like,
Ah! He'll scream.
"Stupid Ishtarian sailor, get down there before the water floods us down. Someone
They're
tell the
10
first
out of-
mate."
10 out of 10 when it comes to taking orders.
God. I don't know how a landlocked country manages to produce better sailors than Ishtar, but apparently so.
I don't know either. Hey, so yeah, you guys get people below deck to start patching up the water hole that is pouring water in. It's not a very big one. It was going to be a much more dire situation down there, but you guys stopped the full collision of the ships, so I adjusted. But yeah, there's lots of bodies down here. People are, but more or less the immediate danger is over. They start bringing bodies above deck and putting them on like a tarp.
One of the sailors changed into one of the beasts that came out.
Who
You may need to
you
offer
telling
these
this
into
to?
the ocean.
Who
Or
you saying?
burn them, but I don't...
Who you saying this to?
First mate's who I'm saying it to.
Okay. You tell Najim. What do you mean? One of our sailors became a creature?
That one there was the one that Timopab ran into. That one there is one of your sailors
You'll look at
who
him.
attacked me from the ground.
Ishtam.
It's hard to tell, but
He'll kneel and he'll like close the guy's eyes.
what was the one you killed there, Cedric? Was it one of the sailors or something new?
It's a pile of ash now.
Well, so there may have been two of them, but at least one of yours turned, so any of these dead bodies could be ensorcelled. These are... Whatever this was a danger from ages past. Probably because of all the magical chaos in the world now. Old things becoming new again.
He'll do a religious gesture with his hands. Other people will do the same. There's a lot of that going on. There's a lot of different religious stuff going
That's
on.
not a bad guess, Master Steelflame. But I suspect something different's at play. There's no way they came down from the north and then captured those creatures. Thinking the Norvians have other weapons at their disposal we may not know about.
So maybe they just had one of those anyway, just waiting for their next big haul. But I still think you should get rid of all these bodies. If any of these churn while we're at sea, while we're undermanned like this, I don't know if we can take another attack like that.
What if we drop them in the water? Would they be able to survive? Make it to shore, maybe.
Maybe, but we'd have the only other thing's to burn them, and I don't know how we do that safely on deck.
As long as we process them properly, there's no reason the galley stove can't be used.
Oh, I see what you're saying. The slowest cremation of all time, but
Yeah, that would
It's,
that would take far too long. And we would have to chop them up first.
do we have any mages aboard?
That's
Other
what I
than-
said. The processing may be a bit of an issue.
No mages other than the ones you brought with you. Um,
And I can't. Well, I look over at Temo and I look at the gem. And I decide to not share that bit of information. I
Look, it's not
Can't.
not glorious, but we could always wrap these bodies in a sail, hang it off the front bow, and light it on fire.
there's some agreement.
Not glorious.
There's some agreement on this. They'll start lacing the bodies together, like lattice style, in this sail,
yeah.
and they'll wrap them into a bundle. They'll fling it over the side of the boat, and they will. I mean, they'll soak it with rum, and they'll light it on fire. That's a good solution. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hanging off of the front of the ship where the
Where the figurehead would
where
be
the figurehead
up in front
is.
of that.
Yeah. The figurehead of the ship is a bull, and it's just hanging off of the front of that. Lighting on fire, going into the stormy night. A lot dead, but you guys survived. You saved the ship.
Sailing straight into the smell of burning dead all night.
Yes.
That's great for morale.
Right?
But yeah, so that's where we're gonna end tonight's game. I had fun. I hope you did. Everybody
Yeah.
levels up.
Hey,
That's
good
exciting,
news.
actually.
Good news. Good news. I was doing it already, so I figured out what spell I'm gonna get already.
Ooh.
Bro, I'm
You
stoked.
diving
Dot
into
com.
Earth Magic more?
Yeah, I finally got what's it called? Arcane Disciple Master level.
Okay. So, are you taking an Earth
So-
Master spell?
I took an Earth Expert spell because you can't get Master spells from Arcane Disciple, but I
Because
got
he's not a true mage.
That's fair.
So,
yep. I
all
got
true mages get those.
I got Earth Speed, Jahan, and that means that I can let the Earth swallow and transport me, reemerge anywhere within 30 yards that I can see if there's dirt there. And that's why, like, 12 sessions ago, I got a bunch of jars of dirt because I knew I was going to get this spell one day. And so now I can throw dirt over there and then teleport over there.
That's pretty funny. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. This has been Fantasy Age 2nd Edition from Green Ronin Publishing. Hey, if you like Fantasy Age, if you like Green Ronin Publishing, you can use our code Fresh Out the Box at checkout to get 5% off of anything and everything, including physical editions, and support the channel at the same time. I have been the board game guru and game master extraordinaire, Jahananan. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to whatever you're watching on.
Yeah, there's even a YouTube, so if you don't catch us live, you can catch us over on that YouTube.
Our entire library
little-
of 400 and some odd episodes is over there, so check it out.
Sure is. You know what's cool? This game came out like 10 months ago, this Fantasy Age 2nd Edition, and I'm thinking, and I don't have any proof of this yet, but I'm thinking there should be something new on the horizon soon
I'm
enough.
hoping.
There hasn't been a new book or anything announced, so during the stream, I actually reached out to Green Ronin to see if they have any information, if there's anything we can share, anything we can look at. So I hope I can report back with something for you guys soon, because I'd love to see some more stuff come out for Age. Otherwise, thanks again. Like Jahan said, thank you guys for following us. Click, like, follow, comment, all that stuff. All that stuff helps. Appreciate you guys so much. We're here every Thursday, and we're here every other Friday right now, wrapping up our Magpie Games Avatar adventure. I'm not sure what's coming up next in the pipeline for Fridays, but I'm sure it's going to be something fun. I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy it, and I know we will. Thank you guys so much for being here at Fresh Out the Box. and we'll see you on the next thing.
I've been 80 Springer, also known as Corbinian, and you can follow me at ElectricMetCHSR over on Twitter. You can also follow me here on Twitch to see me under Corbinian. To see me do stuff like on Saturdays, I'm doing Dune 2D20 for House Beleza. Mondays, I'm doing Fabula Ultima, Japanese TTRPG style game. And Tuesdays, do Star Trek Adventures using 2D20. So lots of stuff out there. And of course, if you look on my thing, you can find out on my Twitter, you can find out what other things I'm doing as well on YouTube, because I have stuff there, VODs and all that. And I do other stuff on Twitch, like variety video gaming, but that happens when it happens. If you want to see when it happens, you'll just have to follow me. Sorry.
And I've been Erin Baumier. I'm a game designer with Adventure Sling Productions. We're putting out our first IP, I want to say, this year, which we've just moved to layout, which means we have finished edits, which is a very exciting step that we are saying out loud now. Yeah, it's really exciting. It's really cool. I just recently made some character sheet edits, which is also cool. It's happening, folks. So if you're curious about what Neovarden is, or Adventure Slang Productions in general, who we are, what we're about, go to adventureslang.com. You can see who we are, what we're about, and you can also check out Neovarden. There is a very early iteration of the game to pick up and look at. You can see the concept that we've been playing with these last couple of years. There's also some live plays on there, that including one featuring our friends here, that you can find linked on our website. And there's also the Adventure Slang podcast. We just take a break for the month of March. If you follow that, you may have noticed, because like everybody else, there's just a lot of things going on. But keep tuned. There will be more episodes. We will keep talking about tabletop stuff. We will keep talking to other people in the community, and that is what we're doing. So thanks for everything.
Thanks, everybody. Stay fresh.